Okay, quick Tuesday morning radar update. Let's just jump through these markets quickly. Transports, just in a pullback area. Zoom that chart out. Been basing out for over a day. Industrials, potential basing action, as we've sort of noted before. Coiling up. S&P, consolidation near highs, basing out. Same with the Nasdaq. Russell, gapped up, pulled back into this sort of area here. DAX, yes, strong, hasn't even pulled in yet, has it? Neither has the FTSE 100. I'll just reverse this up. Just remember, every man and his dog, you know, being bearish here and, you know, calling the top in the FTSE 100. And our view has always been, you know, people, you know, the dangerous opinion is the opinion that the FTSE 100 can't, you know, trend. It does once in a while, not very often, but it spends a lot of time consolidating. And it went sideways with a little bit of volatility forever in a day here, and then it moved up into this base, and obviously it's broken out. That looks pretty good. That's why FTSE 100 stocks have been doing okay recently. 250 just going sideways still. Could do with it coiling up a bit as well, really. And fully listed small caps doing the same. AIM, we've got a level in on AIM. Let's see if it can hold that level. Bouncing around on 52-week lows. Moving on from there, we'll just go to gold, obviously. Hang on, we'll go to oil first. You know, oil's been teetering on the edge of this sort of area for some time. Had a little pop higher and it's been sold back down, but it's trying to hold mean trend there. We'll see what happens with that one. Not seeing any oil stocks in the screens. Go figure. Gold, well, obviously we're seeing gold stocks in the screens. They've been on our screens for 18 months now. Fantastic gold stocks out there at the moment, especially in the small caps. Really easy to find. I've posted them on Twitter a dozen times. Yeah, same. You know, everyone calls the top, you know. Yeah, you know, markets get extended. And, you know, sometimes they look extended, but they can keep, you know, do another leg up. And then they consolidate. Broke out, built another base, little zone of interest there, went off on a trending run, 2 trending runs, pulled back in, normal action, normal area, and then consolidated again. But the gold stocks have acted fine, you know, some of them did deeper pullbacks, but yeah, they're all pretty much pressed up near highs, aren't they? That's where you want them to be. Moving on from there, we'll just quickly see what's on volume today in the UK. It is 11:40. We should have traded. I'll just put 43 in, 43%. As soon as Chesco catches up with me. And I will order these by sector. There's quite a few today. Let's just have a quick fly through these and look for some order. I think the house builders are not having the best day. They all move as a pack, as we always tend to point out. I'm just going to fly through these and see if there's any growth stocks in the mix. YU's just big loose action now up there. DXRX, that's a lose less scenario. Stuck, you know, you'll be looking at the turnover if you're interested in that one. FRG, no forward on that one. Just fly through these quickly. Pentakill. Yeah, slight tick up in the growth in the earnings per share, and pre-tax ticking higher on this one. Turnover's pretty flat, so that kind of tells you the story where they're what's fueling the earnings, doesn't it? Without reading, I reckon if you went and had a read through those, you'd find out. Audio boom expected to return to growth. Yeah, the last time we looked at Audio Boom was quite a while ago now. It's the back end of 2020. It went on a huge trending run, and then it gave it all back. Just remember, this is the growth cycle, and this is when they run out of steam. The growth cycle runs out of steam, and if you go and have a look, I can't show it, it's on a different screen, but if you just go and have a look at the earnings and how they were ticking up towards full year 21, by the looks of it, I think it was full year 21. Once they posted, it was ticking back down again. So go figure. Why did the stock go down? But the story was so good. We've seen that before, haven't we? Space and People, blast from the past. Crikey, expected to trading towards 200,000 in pre-tax profit. Yeah, as we keep pointing out, align yourself with the growth, not the story. SRB, yeah, fantastic. Nothing to fear there at the moment. Famous last words. Return. Oh, return to profit. This one. Moving on. Just fly through. Tech Capital. Got no forward on this one. FTC, a little hit of sugar yesterday, wasn't there? Just remember where we looked at this one, and what you don't want to be is you don't want to be initiating trades. You've got to be a little bit more nimble if you're later in the trend. Think W7L. If you're later in the trend, you've got to ask yourself. I mean, this one's trading towards pretty big, large tick up in turnover, profit before tax, earnings per share year on year. It's trading towards some pretty good gas. Also, I mean, it's 400% plus out of the last base. So just remember that, at my site, we do business that, early in the trend as the risk unwinds, and hopefully it just continues trending on for everyone. But you've just got to be aware that you might be just getting involved, or you are getting involved later in the trend. Think W87L. Think Boo, latecomers to Boo and Fever Tree. We covered this last night in detail. Yeah, so be careful out there. Okay, I will leave that there. We'll see what the end of day screens, we'll see what the US Open does, and then we'll see what the end of day screens bring up later. But it seems a pretty quiet day out there, but hasn't been a bad period, has it? Okay.